What's up, everybody? This is Fuse. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we're going to get into Clan Boss a little bit. A little speed tuning guide, I guess. Speed tuning, we're going to dip our toes into speed tuning anyway. It's not easy. It takes gear and it takes patience. You're going to have to spend a lot of time going through your gear to get this done right. But I'm doing it on my mid-tier account, because this account is, I haven't even gotten Seal of the Drakes yet. Where am I? Let's see where we are. Yeah, I'm on day 126. I haven't even got this Lordly Legionary. Yeah, the guy that should be awesome on Fire Knights, but they kind of got his affinity wrong. Anyway, enough of that. I'm not that far into this game, so I've done everything that I've told everybody else to do. I pull shards when I'm supposed to. I've gotten some good heroes. Before we get into this Clan Boss team, one little bit of news. I do know that they are planning on a fragment event, a fragment fusion event. I love these fragment fusion events. They're easier to do than the fusion events, and I know for a fact that a brand new player can get these done. What you'll want to do right now, I don't know when it is, they haven't announced a date, but it's supposed to be soon. So what you're going to want to do is start saving up silver, saving up food, start getting 4 stars ready as food. So they're going to make you run up artifacts, they're going to make you summon, so save up all your shards, especially those green shards. They're so important for getting through those things. I think we can all get this next legendary if we all start now. I'll be going through it with you. Don't know when it's happening. Just a little warning, a little heads up. Get prepared. So let's get into a very straightforward speed tune Clan Boss team. For starters, this account is lucky. I pulled Skull Crusher, so I have one of the few counterattack champions. But really, that's the best way to kind of show you how a speed tune works. I mean, the idea is to have everybody go exactly when they're supposed to, in the order they're supposed to where their moves land right when they need to. In other words, Skull Crusher, right after the stun, needs to land his counterattack so that every AoE makes every character get a free counterattack. Another bit of luck, Sepulchre Sentinel, she's great at putting attack down. Real quick, the important things that you need on Clan Boss. Number 1, you've got to get attack down. Attack down cuts the damage he does to you in half. She does it on her A1. Any character that does this on their A1 is viable for Clan Boss, and I mean, you need this. As you saw in my unkillable team, the more turns you get, the more damage you do. So we've got to decrease the attack of the Clan Boss. After that, you want to start looking at things like doing more damage. So Rosin's coming in, and he's going to do his big move. We're going to break the defense down on the Clan Boss, so we're doing more damage. And we're going to weaken him on that same move, so we're doing even more damage. That's a pretty amazing combo. This is why most people go for Rosin as soon as they can. He's viable everywhere in the game, but Clan Boss, man, he's made for Clan Boss. So who else am I going to be bringing? I got my counterattack, I've got attack down, I've got defense down, I've got weaken. I need poisons. Frozen Banshee. If you have a counterattack team or a really, really good speed team, she is one of the best in the game at putting out poisons. She doesn't just bring poisons, she brings one of the rarest abilities in the game, and that's poison sensitivity. Some of the new characters that are coming out lately do have that, but up until very recently, she's the only character that has poison sensitivity, and that makes every poison do more damage every time the Clan Boss takes a turn. So, man, if you get Frozen Banshee, you can pull her from a green shard. You gotta take her right up to 60. She's only really good on Dragon and Clan Boss, but when I say she's good, I mean she is good, right? So take her up. And of course, all these characters need to be maxed out, booked out, everything you can do. And I have a real special setup here. I actually want to eventually try fitting in Sandlash Survivor. She's super cool. She extends the buffs that are put on you so I could get more counterattacks out of her. But kind of on that same note, the way I'm running it right now, I've got this was my first legendary on this account. I made this legendary. I made this legendary. No, I pulled Rosin. Almost lied to you. Don't let me lie to you. I did pull Rosin. I pulled the top 3 here, and I actually made this guy the first month I started this game. He was a fragment fusion event, just like I was just telling you. Brand new players can do these. I did it. You can do it. Start saving up now. You know one's coming. So skip some of these events if you have to, and get ready for the big event, because everybody said this guy was gonna be just crap. That's what everybody was like, man, trash. Don't fuse him, don't make him, he's trash. Turns out he's really good. He's really good, and even the people who bashed him are now telling you he's really good. He's useful. We've got so many new areas in the game too. I mean, you're gonna climb the ladder on that Doom Tower. You need people like this. He kind of works outside of the normal utility excuse me, utility of, you know, that you're used to. Clan Boss Dragon. I've used him in a lot of places. He's good in Ice Golem. He's good almost all around. So I guess the point there is, when a legendary is available, you really need to get them. You need to take the advantage of getting every legendary you can, because when they fix characters, they fix legendaries before anybody else. So even if they look like they're weak, maybe they are, they're more likely than any other character, epics, rares, to actually get a boost, get fixed in one of the patches. Anyways, he's a prime example of why don't listen to everybody. If you can get your hands on a legendary, take them. Back to my clan boss team though, Longbeard. He does something pretty awesome. He's got an ally attack. He brings my entire team in for an attack, so that while I'm getting counterattacks, he goes off, and he's also bringing in my entire team for an extra attack, which does not count as a turn, so they don't lose their counterattack that's already on them. It's a pretty neat composition. It's not like OP. It will be if I ever get the right gear. This is a pretty early account. But the whole idea on speed tuning is simple. I'm going for Ultra Nightmare, and that's tough to do this early in the game, but it's working for me. It's not like perfect yet, but I'm getting there. Just got to grind out some more gear. How do you speed tune a team? Well, you need to know about the clan boss first. We know we've got our debuffs, we've got everything set up for our poisons, we've got everything ready to go. So what do we know about the clan boss that's important? We know his speed. On Ultra Nightmare, he runs at 190 speed. So what I need is to land my debuffs. Well, first thing I want to do is get Rosin in there. Let's look at his speed. He's 194. Okay, he's faster than the clan boss. And something to keep in mind, you don't want to go too crazy with this speed. I mean, if you put him at 220, 230, he's going to start lapping the clan boss on turns. You want to stay within 10. You could push that a little bit if you have to, but you want to stay pretty close to the clan boss speed. But you want to be faster than the clan boss, and then you just set your order up the best you can. Your gear is going to make this. Sometimes you can't pick exactly who's going to go in order, but it's worth trying. So my idea here is to have Rosin going at 194. He comes out, puts up his debuff. Then I've got the rest of them kind of don't matter. But let's see, Frozen Banshee, she has to be faster than 190, keep in mind. 193. Looks like right after Rosin, she's going to come out, put her poison sensitivity down. Sounds good so far. Then I've got the big boy. He can come out and make everybody do their extra attack. 192. And so that leaves Sepulchre Sentinel. She needs to be at least 192 to fit into this team, and I've got her at 192. So everybody's faster than the clan boss. And when it comes to order, the most important thing about the order is you want your counterattack to be the slowest. So it's pretty important to get this guy dead on 191. He's just faster than the clan boss and just slower than the rest of the team. So they're going to take their moves, he's going to put up counterattack, and no one's going to go behind him losing their counterattack because the buff will just wear off from them taking a turn. That sounds easy, and it is in principle. That's how you speed tune a team. The rest of this doesn't matter. You have to get those speeds, and you try to do it with as high defense as you can. Quick note on building for clan boss. Frozen Banshee, I need her poisons. I don't need anything else out of her other than staying alive. You don't have to pump her full of HP. You don't have to get her attack up, but you've got to get the most defense you can on her. And she's on the lower end here, but again, I'm still grinding gear early in the game. And on Ultra Nightmare, that's a pretty big accomplishment. So how do you get that? You ignore the things you typically would want. Crit rate gloves. We'll go over the basic gear you typically would want. Defense all the way. Defense percentage, not flat stat defense. I've got to get her defense up as high as I can. It's just defense and defense. I'm sure I have speed boots on her. That speed's hard to get. You're going to have to work hard for speed. You're going to be looking for speed rolls on everything you have. I mean, just as much speed as you can get. But all this stuff, defense, she's got to stay alive. Something else you got to remember. Anybody that's going to land a debuff, which is Frozen Banshee, almost everybody, right? Frozen Banshee, I've got to have Rosin landing his debuffs, Sepulchre Sentinel. You've got to have, and I'm pushing it because of my gear, but you've got to have about 230 would be the rule of thumb for your accuracy. So that speed and that accuracy matter more than anything else. After that, throw defense on them as much as you can get. Just defense so you stay alive. You got to soak up a lot of damage. What really makes this hard is you've got to do this in lifesteal gear. That mastery we talked about, hit procking your War Master mastery, that's going to keep you alive when you hit that huge mastery hit. It's that lifesteal gear is going to fill you right back up. Without that, you're dropping. It's going to happen. So accuracy is a must if you're landing debuffs. Speed has to be between 190 and 200, 205. You can probably push it a little. And then the slowest on your team has to be the big boy himself, Skull Crusher. That's the idea in a speed tune. And we're not going to go dragging this out because we want to have some fun. We want to see this team do its job. This is showing a speed tune, not an OP team here. You want that, I got to get on my Fusebox account. But this is not a bad team. It actually has 4-keyed. It's RNG. Kind of sometimes I 4-key it, sometimes I don't. But let's get in here and see what we can do here. See, I've hit once today, and I got 17 million. That ranges from 15-ish to 21 million. There's a lot of RNG in there. I'm going to tighten that up when I get better gear, naturally. But so Ultra Nightmare with a pretty early game team. Here we go. The order matters. We've talked about this. I have a defense aura. Got to have as much defense as possible on Clan Boss. It is the #1 stat on your characters after you've got your accuracy and your speed. So important, so important. So hopefully this goes out just smooth as butter. We've got the speeds, we checked them. So kind of talk you through a very quick setup, and then we're gonna enjoy this together. We're gonna watch the magic happen. We'll speed it up, roll through it. Let's see what we can do. We got the right heroes. We got the right idea. We got the right speeds and close to the right accuracy. Not quite enough defense, but we can make this happen. Take it off auto. Really easy setup here. Matter of fact, this close to being able to hit auto right now, and that would rock. But we've got to make sure we use Sepulchre Sentinel to her max. So let's see what we got. Debuff this guy. We got both of them. Good start. We're ready. He's weak. His defense is down. Poison sensitivity is up. This is looking good so far. Now, right here, Sepulchre Sentinel, I'm just going to use my A1 and hope to get attack down. I didn't, but that doesn't worry me. From this point on, I can hit auto. My Longbeard's going to make everybody do an extra attack. That's another chance to get attack down from Sepulchre Sentinel. Then my big boy's going to put up counterattack, and every time we take a hit, she's going to have another chance to put up her attack down. So I'm not too worried about the fact that she missed that time. She only has a 50, maybe a 60% chance to hit that. That's plenty with as many hits as we're going to get. So let's watch these guys take off from here. I hope you enjoy it. I know I'm going to. Let's hope we beat 17 million. Let's hope we get 17 million, because I've seen some of them closer to like 15, 14. Let's see which way we go. Okay, well, there you have it. What happened there, Skull Crusher didn't heal up. So that's one of my bad RNG runs. But that's Ultra Nightmare. That's a good run. You saw I haven't even made it to the point I get Seal of the Drakes. As a matter of fact, I haven't even gotten Lordly Legionary. I mean, I'm really early in the game. Considerably early in the game. I've been following my rules, and that's Ultra Nightmare. I mean, clearly you could do the same thing if you keep your numbers between 170 and 190. You could do the same thing for Nightmare, and this team would just wreck Nightmare. I appreciate you guys sitting through this. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. I hope you learned something, because this even if you've been playing a year, if you haven't explored this matters. This isn't just for new players. This isn't for mid-tier. This is for everybody. Speed tuning is the way to up your game on Clan Boss. And I think everybody gets excited about Clan Boss, right? So don't forget to start saving up. There's a fragment fusion coming somewhere in the near future. You know, with Plarium, that means this year. But the way I read it, it's like within the next month. So it's hard to save up resources. Right now, stock up on food. If you earn chickens, if you're doing your daily quests every day like a good boy or girl, if you're doing your the advanced quests, I never really touched on those. Every day, daily quests, advanced quests, you get so much value. You get 5-star chickens, you get legendary books. It's kind of hard to pass up, so don't pass it up. You get tons of good rewards. But be doing those things every day, saving your silver. you know, kind of slow down on, if you're planning on speed tuning after this video, maybe save that silver until you have just a ton of it, and do your speed tune during the artifact event while we're doing the fragment event. You're going to get so many rewards. You're going to get a legendary hero if you do it right. You're also going to get all the rewards for your artifact event. So it's self-control. Plan things out in this game. You know what's coming. I'm giving this information to you as early as I can possibly give it to you, and that's the advantage you have. So like, subscribe, hit the notification. This is the stuff that you need to hit the notification for. I'm going to keep you informed so you can be prepared for every big event coming. I have no idea what the next legendary coming out is. Don't know. I don't even know the faction it's in, but I do know one thing. You want it, I want it, we all deserve it. If we work hard, we're all going to get it. So until the next video, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy the next one. I hope you stick with me and enjoy the grind.